What's up, guys?
Hi! We are on another fall road trip and we are starting it off in one of our favorite places ever.
Yes.
Woodstock, Vermont.
Yes, we are back again in Woodstock, Vermont, and we just got into downtown, and the downtown is already so vibrant and so beautiful. We are a few days earlier than we were here last time, and guys, this is like perfect timing.
Yes, I think the colors are more vibrant. Also, it's freezing.
Yes.
It is so much colder than when we were here last, but absolutely beautiful, and honestly so glad we got in on an overcast day because the colors are just popping everywhere. It's so pretty.
It is gorgeous, guys. So beautiful and very active already. We're here now. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock right now. So we're gonna go explore the downtown a little bit, get some dinner, show you some things that we've already seen before and we can't wait to see again.
Yep.
And we'll show you what we get into.
Let's do it.
From driving rain to sunny, we made it through. They might say we were a little bit funny, but they're not in our shoes. Say that you do. I do. Give me a hand, my darling, I'll give you mine to hold. And now forever, starting wherever we may go. We'll take a silver lining and turn it into gold. Say that you do. I do. They say love is blind, but these two eyes will never stray from you. For all our lives to the end of time. Say that you do. I do. Say that you do.
So we made it in from a night in downtown Woodstock.
Yes.
Guys, the downtown is so beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. It's lively. It's honestly, the colors are popping off way more than the last time that we were here.
Oh my gosh, yes, so much more. I feel like it's way more vibrant, which says a lot because we thought it was stunning last time. This time the colors are just so incredible all throughout downtown, perfectly framing every building. It is just so fall.
Yeah,
and I love it.
I can't wait to see it tomorrow during the day. It's going to be really pretty. So just like last time, the stores all close really early. They close around like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., which is just classic for these little small New England towns. They all close early and get home, and that's cool with me. Megan and I aren't used to that because we're late nighters, but I'm excited to go in and check out some of the stores and stuff downtown too.
We were able to pop into the Vermont Flannel Company tonight and the bookstore, and then just kind of like wandered around. It was very overcast and really chilly.
It was really cold.
Which made it so cozy and so just fall-esque.
Yes.
And then it even like kind of drizzled a little bit, and I don't know, it was just so cozy. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, then we made our way over to the Woodstock Inn, and that is such a famous spot, and it's so busy over there, and honestly, it's one of the most beautiful places downtown.
They say gardens are for growing so much more than roses, but you like the way they look. They say dancing is for parties, but you'd rather do it always. So I twirl you around the kitchen while we cook. I wanna do anything you want to.
They have it decorated perfectly for fall with all of the mums and the flowers and the pumpkins and the little pumpkins, and everything that they have there is literally picturesque and so perfect.
It's so beautiful. And yeah, the landscaping is just insane.
Yeah.
And so we walked around, strolled the little like garden area, got some photos and video, and we actually got to go inside and like fully walk around the inn this time, which is so incredible. I'm so glad we did that. The interior is just stunning. It is like also like what you would expect of like a beautiful inn in a movie, like a Hallmark movie. Everything was just decorated to a T. Every room had its own like color scheme, and it was just so beautiful.
Yeah, I believe the Vanderbilts had something to do with that inn.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So
I didn't even know
there's
that.
Definitely some rich history there with that place. It's decorated so perfectly on the inside, and I'm so glad that we went inside because it is so beautiful. And they have 2 really popular restaurants in there that people go to, even if you're not staying there. Luckily, Megan and I were able to go to one. We ended up going to Richardson's Tavern, and it was such a good and cozy vibe.
Oh my gosh.
Highly recommend getting reservations because they do book up.
For both places
For both
in the
places.
Woodstock Inn.
Yep.
We didn't have a reservation, so we just walked in and we were able to get some spots at the bar, and it was just so cozy and so nice, and we loved everything we got.
And we started off with a tomato soup.
It was actually squash and tomato soup. Incredible combo. We thought it was delicious. We just shared the soup. It was a perfect portion for sharing. And then I got the salad with salmon, and then you got...
I got the New York strip with a side of fries and broccoli.
Yeah.
And I loved mine. It was really, really good.
Yes, both of our meals were so delicious. We loved them so much. And then we also ended up getting some drinks at the end because we wanted some hot
cozy drinks.
And so I just got a hot apple cider, and then James got a hot toddy.
Yes, and it was so good. As you can tell, Megan and I's voices are a little scruffy.
Yeah.
We've been dealing with
I think from all the traveling.
Yeah, who knows what's going on with us right now, but
got a cold.
Those warm, cozy drinks were the right move at the end of the night. Tomorrow we've got a full day planned in Woodstock, so we are going to get out early and explore and get some photos of the most popular areas in downtown. And we can't wait to show you. We're going to get up and get some breakfast at a really good spot and spend the whole day in downtown.
We're really excited just to be able to stroll around and enjoy the day.
Yep. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Take me where the sun is shining, watch the mist roll down the mountain, a place we can go. This time of year the leaves will change, holds a beauty I can't explain, a place where we can go. We can dip our toes into the stream, watch the light dance perfectly, it can feel just like a dream. You can take my hand and make it reality.
What's up, guys?
Hi friends! Today is our second day here in Woodstock, Vermont, and it is a beautiful day.
Yes, a beautiful but chilly day, but honestly the colors are so awesome. The downtown is lively. It is a Wednesday, so they have the market going on. Everything is just so perfect. So we're gonna get out and explore a little bit, and we'll take you guys along what we get into.
Let's do it!
You can take my hand and make it reality. falls on your cheek, the look you give that makes me weak. A love I've never known. The glimmer in your ocean eyes, the way they catch the morning light. A love I've never known. I wish I had 100 songs to write and sing of who you are. Make it feel just like a dream. You can take my hand and make it reality. And I can see a life together, you and me, in love that we can know. I promise even when it's hard, I'll be right there where you are. The love that we can know. The love that we can know.
So we've made it back from a long day out in Woodstock. So earlier this morning, we started our day at the Woodstock Farmers Market. We saw this place as we were coming in just the other day, and we were like, oh, we've got to stop there. It looks so cool.
It is so cute. They also have so many great things. Their produce and everything looks incredible. Obviously, we couldn't buy it.
Yeah.
But they do have a little coffee stand in there, and so we got some lattes.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
We both got the dark chocolate and sea salt caramel latte. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. They also serve sandwiches. I think they also in the morning serve breakfast options and things like that as well.
Yeah.
It was super popular and very understandable because it had a lot of really great stuff. So we then made our way over to Monvert Cafe. So this is a place that we had eaten at and had coffee at the last time that we were in Vermont. Mm-hmm. We really loved it. It's also probably one of the most popular breakfast and lunch spots in Vermont, or in Woodstock.
In Woodstock, yeah.
It was actually so busy that when we got there, they were fully out of food. They had ran out of food for the day.
They had to close down the kitchen because they ran out of food, essential foods. That was crazy to see. We were not expecting that, and we had wished that we had grabbed a breakfast sandwich at the Woodstock Farmers Market first.
Yeah.
Because there's actually like not a ton of options for that when you come into town. So definitely something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
But typically they also have really great food.
But yes, we did end up getting some coffee, and we did end up getting some pastries there. I ended up getting a maple latte, and Megan got...
I got the butterqueer again, and for food I got a jelly donut, which was delicious. It was actually so good. I had low expectations just because I don't eat jelly donuts much. So good. So good.
Yeah, and I got the blueberry muffin. After that, we wanted to just shop around downtown because something to note is that all the stores close at 5 o'clock, so you want to get all your shopping done before that time. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we did. We shopped around, hopped in and out of some stores, and the stores downtown are just so beautiful and so cool. They've got a little bit of something for everyone, some for, you know, a younger crowd or an older crowd, for guys, men, and we really love it down there. It's really cute.
Shoes, t-shirts, and then the general store has a little bit of everything. The flannel company, which is always great. So many great shops, and a few that we really love too, that's like men's and women's like boutique shops.
Yeah, one of the stores that we really liked was Woody's Mercantile.
Yes.
So that place actually has some KJP stuff that you guys saw in our Rhode Island vlog, and we thought that was really cool. They had some of his sweatshirts and sweaters and things like that in there.
Yeah, the famous fall sweaters. So that was really cool to see that you can actually buy those here in Woodstock as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful store. That's a really, really cool store. Definitely like our vibe, the things that we love. It's a really cool spot you need to check out.
Definitely. Then after that, we walked over to F.H. Gillingham and Sons. That is the general store, and it's actually been open for 130 years.
That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy. That's back when my grandfather was alive. Fun fact. In the late 1800s. So crazy. Yeah,
it's also crazy that you have a grandfather that was alive in the 1800s.
I know. That's a fun little fact, guys.
Not great.
My grandfather was born in the late 1800s. Yeah. Kind of crazy. But yeah, so the general store has been there for 130 years, and it is really cool. It's very classic on the outside. It's a great place just to get a picture. It's a great place to walk in.
Beautiful storefront. Yeah, it's a really great picture spot.
They also have some like good like market goods in there, some groceries and things like that. Some clothing options as well. So
we actually got a new Carhartt beanie because they had a color that we hadn't seen and wanted. So we grabbed a Carhartt beanie there.
Yeah, it's a really good spot. Definitely worth going in to check out.
Yeah.
And then yes, across the road is the Vermont Flannel Company. Super famous Vermont Flannel Company. Also worth it to go in there and check that out. Their storefront is also very beautiful too.
Yes, absolutely.
Then after that, on Wednesdays, something that's really special about Woodstock is that they have a local market in the park in the square downtown. We saw that last time that we were here, and
directly across from the Woodstock Inn, actually.
Yeah, and it's called Market on the Green, and so it's a lot of locals with their clothes, with their maple syrup,
giftables and trinkets and things, and so that was really fun to walk around.
I love that they do that every Wednesday, so that's really special if you're here during that time. After that though, we were ready to walk around town and get some photos as the sun was going down a little bit, and our first stop was on Pleasant Street.
I've seen the stars on the ocean, and fields of grass beneath the blue. I've heard the songs of summer singing, like a humming hymn of June. There's always something around the corner, something more to be found. And I'm sure the coast of California are beautiful right now. And New York sky shines so bright, but to tell you the truth, honey, I just wanna come home to you. Somewhere far the birds are flying.
So this is the street that has the crooked fence with all of the little pumpkins on top, and it is so picturesque and so beautiful, and you guys have seen it on Instagram and all over social media.
Probably one of the most Instagrammable spots for downtown, and it is so cute. And actually at the time that we decided to take photos, there was really beautiful light coming through the town, so I definitely recommend if you are here during the evening to wait a little bit until that light starts coming through downtown, because it is beautiful. The town glows, the pumpkins glow, the leaves glow. It is so perfect for grabbing some photos and video and just capturing the beauty of the town. It was so pretty, so we had to snap a few photos.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we'll throw some of those pictures in right here. And then after that, we just walked across the street to the next street, which is called Central Street. And they also have a lot of really beautiful houses. They have a really famous Airbnb right there. We got some pictures in front of that last time, and we did it again. Because it is so beautiful. They decorate it so beautifully.
Is it an Airbnb?
Well, it's a bread and breakfast. Yeah, sorry.
Bread and breakfast?
Bread and breakfast. Bed and breakfast, guys. They decorate it so beautifully, and it's definitely worth the stop to get some videos and pictures there.
Yeah, absolutely. And that I feel like you gotta stop there. It's so beautiful. They always have it decked out, and I love the little scarecrows on the porch. So cute.
Yeah, but then after that, we then continued along Central Street, which is so cool about the downtown. It's kind of like a triangle or a square almost. And we made our way back up the road to the Middle Covered Bridge. So this is the very famous bridge that you see all over social media.
The iconic Woodstock Bridge.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, and again, at this time of day, it is a beautiful time to capture it, and there was still some foliage behind it, so that made for a really beautiful shot, and it was just a pretty spot.
Yeah, love that spot. It's so awesome. And then we ended our time in downtown Woodstock at the Woodstock Inn. We had to get some pictures in front of that, just like last time. And that is always as beautiful as ever.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. The colors were just popping off with the beautiful flowers and everything, and it was actually around the same time we were there earlier in the week, and so it is just so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is awesome. Definitely recommend getting some pictures there.
Yeah, I just recommend also being patient, because there are people getting photos, so just taking turns, and it was so nice to see other people doing that too.
Yeah.
So
everyone's been so nice and friendly.
So
and
kind.
Everyone knows that everyone's there to get some pictures and video and stuff of all the special things that Woodstock and Vermont has to offer.
Yes.
But yes, also wanted to mention that we did get approached by a few of you guys that watch our vlogs while we were roaming around, and we want to say thank you so much for coming up to us and saying hello. That like makes our day and makes our evening, and just makes it so special to know that you guys love seeing our stuff and want to come say hello and get a picture. That's really so cool.
Thank you so much for those of you who came up to us. It truly did make our day, and letting us know that you're there because you saw our videos.
Yeah.
That just makes us so happy to hear. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
it was just so nice meeting.
We had someone from Mexico say hello, which was so awesome.
Mexico, Rhode Island,
from California, Kansas, Alabama.
So shout out to you guys. Thank you for stopping us and saying hi. It was so nice to get to know all of you.
It's so awesome, yes. Yes, so if you ever see us out and you want to say hello, please do. We do love that.
Please
don't be shy.
us.
We would love to meet you and say hello, because none of this would exist without you guys watching and continuing to watch and support, and we do love and appreciate that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so after that, we left downtown and we made it back towards our stay here in Killington, and we got some dinner at Garlic's. It's an Italian spot, very cool vibe. The Garlic. It's a very cool vibe. Very low lighting, but I loved everything that they had going on inside.
Super unique. The vibe there was just great. It is like Italian food, and so we did get a few pasta dishes, and they were delicious.
Yeah, I actually got a local beer. I try to do that when we're on these trips, just to try something local, and I really liked mine. It was like a coffee stout. Meg got a white sangria. They also started us off with some bread and garlic, and we started off with some Caesar salads.
Yeah, so you get a whole thing of garlic, and you like have to smash it to dip the bread in. We've never done that before, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
So the bread was really great also, and then we got pasta. I got the chicken piccata, and you got the penne alla vodka.
Yep, penne alla
vodka. I don't know how you say that.
No, I loved it. It was good. And honestly, Killington's a really great area to come and visit. They do have the most popular ski resort here. We were talking to the server, and he said that Killington is absolutely huge, the most popular one, that people come from New York to come skiing and snowboarding there. He also said that the area is just booming. It's so busy and everything. So if that is something that you're interested in, I hear that Woodstock and Stowe and all these places are really beautiful during the winter time. And you can also stop in at Killington and get your ski or snowboarding in. Tomorrow morning is our last morning in Woodstock. So we are going to get up early and head downtown and explore just a little bit more before we head to our next destination. Yeah, we'll take you guys along and show what we get into.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good night.
Waking up, what a view, it's just you and me. We can float here for hours, it's all that we need. All the weight of the world, we can just let go. Take my hand, grab the wheel and roll down the window. We're as good as it gets, honey, I believe. Yeah, I believe. It's a good, good life. It's a good, good life. Yeah, it feels alright. It's a good, good life.
So we're going to update you on our last day in Woodstock, Vermont. So we woke up and checked out of our stay and made our way into downtown Woodstock and parked and walked over to Soulfully Good Cafe.
Yes, which is actually owned by Georgians, which was pretty cool. Or
Yeah.
previous Georgians.
Yeah. So I actually found out that they are originally from Augusta, Georgia. And I guess they moved up there and started that cafe. And it's a family-owned spot. And they had their little daughter working as
She was running the food.
as a server, and she was killing it, and she was so cute. And yeah, it was cool. So we were originally going to go to Monvert Cafe again to try to actually get their breakfast, but unfortunately they're closed on Thursdays. So something to note as well. So we actually went over to Soulfully Good Cafe. Something to know about them as well is that their breakfast only runs until 10:30.
Yes.
So we got there a little bit past 10:30.
Literally at like 10:35.
Yeah.
10:40.
And they weren't serving breakfast
had ended
anymore.
it, but we still were able to get some croissants. We actually got PB&J croissants. That was my first time having peanut butter with a croissant and some coffees.
Yeah.
We got some lattes. So
Yeah.
it was actually really good.
Something that we definitely noticed about Woodstock is that it is getting so popular, and the hours of a lot of the local places are pretty short. They close things down pretty early. And with how busy it's getting, we noticed that there were a lot of people looking for breakfast options, for coffee options.
Yeah,
for
we ran
food.
into some of you out looking, which was pretty crazy. That is definitely something that I would love to see them have, is another like coffee shop or like unique breakfast option.
After that, we ended up walking around downtown a little bit more, popping into a few more of the stores, trying to see if we could find a souvenir. That's something that Megan and I talked about as well. It's like, man, they're missing a good local souvenir spot that has some good Woodstock themed stuff.
General store has some cool stuff, but we would love to see more of like a niche spot for like souvenir specifics.
After that, we actually had to get some photos for a brand that we were working with, and so we got some pictures in downtown before we left, and actually we'll throw some of those in right here. And then we headed out of town. And before we headed out of town, we actually drove over to the Taffsville Covered Bridge.
Taffsville
Covered Bridge. It's a beautiful red bridge that they have just outside of town that's really cool. And then we made our way out of town. Yeah, Woodstock was as beautiful as ever. We loved it so much. Definitely so thankful that we went back and explored and did some of the things that we did in 2022.
Honestly, we just love so much just strolling the downtown. A town like that, we just love to be able to walk around and peep the fall foliage and see all of the beautiful colors and all of the beautiful buildings.
Definitely highly recommend going to Woodstock and visiting. We absolutely loved it.
We want to come back for Christmas time. We've heard that it is so beautiful during the winter. They have it decorated so perfectly. And they actually have a festival that they hold there every year. Recently, they had their 40th version of this, and it's called Wassail Weekend. And they hold it like the second weekend or so of December. And they have a parade. You can meet Santa Claus. They have all of these horse-drawn carriages.
Definitely something we want to do in the future. So
looks like a Hallmark movie, honestly.
It does.
But yeah, and also what's really cool about that is that you could go up there and stay in Killington where we stayed and do the amazing skiing that they have there and also enjoy Woodstock, which is very close by. So we actually ended up staying in Killington at a Prairie Inn, and we loved it. It was a boutique motel, and it was newly renovated only like within the last year, and it was so affordable, guys, like crazy affordable, and it was so nice.
Especially for the area.
Yes.
And it's super cute and updated, and it was honestly exactly what we need and the type of rooms that we prefer. Yeah, it's about 30-minute drive, about a 30-minute drive,
25-30 minutes. Yeah, so. Whoa. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
All the things.
All right, next up, we're heading to Lake Placid, and we will see you there.
See you there.
This is where